Hey friends, on a recent camping trip, we had a couple of our poles, or one of our poles break, so I ordered a replacement, just right off of Amazon, pretty cheap. But it came with two male ends, and we need female ends. I already replaced this other side here, which was easy to do because there's a ferrule on this end. But in this segment, it goes straight through. There's not a ferrule on either side. So I figured I would do a replacement real quick and show you how I do it. The first side was pretty easy, like I said, um, but on this one, I need to get these two segments apart so that I can swap them. So the first thing I want to do is make sure that in this process I don't lose my shock cord. So I'm just going to stretch out a little bit of space here, and the easiest knot I can get in here is probably going to be a slip knot. So I'm just going to slip that and hook this carabiner through it, just to make sure I don't lose it. That ought to do us. And so now over here on this end, I can pull this piece out, pinch it, and start trying to work this knot apart. Once the shock cord has been loaded up, it can be a little bit challenging. We'll just fast forward for a second. All right, with that untied and this end secured, I feel ready to go ahead and swap these two segments. I'm going to let go. Well, before I do, actually, I'm going to go ahead and let go. I'm going to slide these components off. All right, what I need is for the end pole to have the ferrule. I need it facing this direction, which means I need the double female here so that it can attach here. And I've got enough slack in my bungee cord to only get through one of them right now, but that's going to be okay. We're going to work through that. I can just slide this piece right on. Just like so. And now that that's secured, I can stretch this good and taut, and it gives me a long tail, as you can see, so that I can slide this segment on as well. Try this with one hand. If I needed to, I could reclaim my carabiner or use another carabiner, but I think this is going to work just fine. As I work this in, we'll get right down here and it pops out the other side, as you can see. I like to make this a little bit tight because about this much tail is going to end up sticking out, but it's going to be way down here because that's where our washer is going to get stuck. Take our washer, thread it right in. Tie just a simple overhand knot. That's going to hold just fine. Let it go. So now I've got it secured against the ferrule. Pull my carabiner out. Pull my slip knot out. Let them attach. Now my pole stretching all the way down and has two female ends. Cool. Save your male end and use it later on if you need it for another tent or if you decide to reclaim this pole and use it for other parts. So there you go. Have a great one.